Good day and welcome to another episode of your Money Moment, the podcast where we simplify decisions and empower you to take control of your financial future. I'm Mauritz Oberholzer, and in today's episode, we're diving into something that can feel a little bit daunting, but is also important: switching medical aid plans. Seeing that it is medical aid review season, I thought this might be very relevant to most listeners. Whether you're looking to save money, get better coverage, or just figure it out if your current plan is still the right fit, there are a few key things to keep in mind before making the switch. So grab a notebook or just your favorite cup of coffee, and let's get into the top 5 things you must consider before changing your medical aid plan in South Africa. Number 1, understand your current needs. First up, take a step back and evaluate your current healthcare needs. Medical aid isn't a one-size-fits-all, and what worked for you a year or two ago may not work for you now. So ask yourself, have there been any major changes in your health or your family's health? Are you planning for life changes like starting a family, moving to a different city, or even retiring? Do you visit doctors or specialists often, or are you primarily concerned with hospital coverage or for emergencies? Remember, your medical aid plan should support your lifestyle and health priorities. For example, if you're generally healthy and you only need a basic coverage, you might opt for a hospital plan. But if you have chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension, a more comprehensive cover might be suitable for you. So a pro tip would be write down all your monthly medical expenses, including co-payments, out-of-pocket costs, and even things like optical or dental visits. This will help you compare plans more effectively. Secondly is to compare benefits, not just price. When switching medical aids, it's tempting to focus only on premiums, and yes, affordability is critical, but cheaper doesn't always mean better. Be sure to read the fine print of each plan you're considering. What's the annual limit on hospital cover? Are chronic conditions fully covered or subject to a formulary? Do they have a network designated service provider, a DSP, and are your current doctors part of it? Does the plan include value-added benefits like wellness programs or preventative care? Comparing the value of benefits, not just the price, will help you avoid nasty surprises down the road. Number 3, let's talk about timing. In South Africa, as I mentioned, medical aid plans typically renew at the beginning of the calendar year, with open enrollment periods occurring in November and December, which we are currently in. If you're considering switching, even going to a higher plan or switching medical aids completely, now is the perfect time to act. However, before you cancel your current plan, just make sure, will the new plan cover you immediately or is there a waiting period? Have you served any waiting periods for pre-existing conditions under your current plan and that you might have to restart? Switching at the wrong time or without confirming coverage continuity could leave you without medical aid during a critical moment. Number 4 is to know the penalties. One of the lesser known pitfalls of switching medical aids is the possibility of penalties. South Africa law allows medical schemes to impose late joiner penalties. These apply if you're over 35 and haven't been consistently covered by medical aid. These penalties are calculated as a percentage of your monthly premium and can add up. Waiting periods. Even if you had continuous cover, some plans may impose a 3-month general waiting period or a 12-month exclusion on pre-existing conditions. If you're switching because of affordability, don't let penalties or waiting periods catch you off guard. Always ask the new scheme for a detailed breakdown of how these might affect you. And then lastly, number 5 would be to check the scheme's reputation. Lastly but not least, you need to consider the reputation and financial stability of the medical aid that you are switching to. A low premium isn't worth it if the scheme has a history of refusing claims or poor customer service. So do your homework, look at independent reviews online, ask friends or colleagues about their experiences, check the scheme's solvency ratio, which indicates its financial stability. The Council for Medical Scheme recommends a solvency ratio of at least 25%. Trustworthy schemes with a strong track record will give you peace of mind when it comes to your health and your finances. And there you have it, the top 5 things to consider before switching medical aid plans in South Africa. Remember, medical aid is one of the most significant financial commitments you'll make, so it's worth taking the time to get it right. If you found this episode helpful, Please share it with a friend who might also be weighing up their medical aid options. And don't forget to tune in next week for another episode of your Money Moment. Until next time, stay informed and financially empowered. Cheers.
When you're navigating through life's big events, like buying a home, starting a family, or approaching retirement, you need sound and impartial financial advice. Mauritz Oberholzer, a financial advisor at Stonehouse Capital, specializes in personal financial planning. Visit mauritzoberholzer.co.za or call 082-774-1996. For practical and easy-to-understand advice and tips, don't miss your Money Moment with Mauritz Oberholzer, Thursday mornings at 10 on E-Radio.